36, every stop a lifeline. I'm trying to $100,000 car, nice line.
Welcome you motherfuckers back to the Nothing to Lose podcast. On my far left, we got J. Factory. We love having them back. In the middle, we got the homie Slime Ball. And on your far right, you got Baby Hog Meat, aka Baby Golden Pipes, aka Big Dick Daddy from Cincinnati. I now drive a Benz. I used to drive a Caddy.
I'll take both though, nigga. Hold on, let me get one.
Factory.
Yes, sir. Yes,
Listen,
sir.
Josh, what's been going on, man? What's going on with you?
Man.
Before we get into what's going on in the media and everything else.
Shit, same thing, different day, you know. A nigga been kind of wiped up though. I'm kind of iffy though, cause she be keep breaking up with me. Don't play with me, girl. If you see this shit, girl, you know I kind of love you a lot. Don't play with me.
I kind of love you a lot.
You gonna make me give you that evil eye? Keep playing with me, girl. But other than that, you know, same thing. You know, been grinding, tired, sleeping. But you know, I finally got a little bit of rest time. So you see me at 100%. No, I'm at like 135% because you know I've been getting a little bit of sippy going on.
Amazing. What's cracking, champion?
Hey, shit, man. I'm chilling.
What you been up to?
Man,
You being a slime ball, huh?
pretty much, you know. You know what I mean? Try to stick to that regiment, you know what I mean? But yeah, pretty much just being a slime ball, nigga. Out here, just being a nigga, you feel me?
Gotta be true to yourself though.
I know.
Yes.
Never immigrant goals accomplished.
Yeah.
Non-immigrant gaining, gathering, and achieving. A nigga, a real nigga.
Yeah.
A soul nigga.
Yeah.
I'm a nigga. You a nigga.
Mm-hmm.
You want to be a nigga too?
Hell no.
Cause niggas, we get the worst. I hate being a real nigga, but shit, that's what I was bred to be.
Notorious, infamous, grinding goes. I'm making up my own. Hold on.
So listen, we're gonna speak on this, man. My birthday's July 20th.
Woo.
It's a lot of people whose birthday is 7/20. And one infamous, rest in peace, my nigga DJ Screw from Houston.
Mm-hmm.
Now, people who don't know who DJ Screw is, he's the person who made chopped and screw music in Houston, Texas, for niggas who was popping Zans and lean back then. Like, cause they was like, yo, these niggas rapping too fast. Like, and when I'm in the whip, I don't want to hear that shit.
Yeah.
So he came out with like his own group called the Screwed Up Clique.
Mm-hmm.
And a lot of them that passed. So you had Big Pokey, Big Mello, Big Steve, Fat Pat, Flip, Lil Flip, Zero. I think Trey might have been in it too. Humpty Hump, and actually Big Floyd.
Mm-hmm.
And guess who Big Floyd was? George Floyd.
Okay.
Who passed.
Uh-huh.
And George Floyd was, I realized he was a rapper, Big Floyd, like a day or two ago.
Mm-hmm.
I'm like, damn, bro. I had a dream about it. So long story
When
short.
you wondering why he looks so familiar?
Yeah, I kept saying, yo,
I was thinking
how
the
the
same
fuck?
thing. Like, yo, why that dude look so familiar?
Then I was like, yo, the last time I seen this nigga was in Scarface video. I think it's called Fuck You. Like it's in Zero's on the hook, but they in his hood. They in the third.
Uh-huh.
And Screw must have really fucked with him because Screw didn't give like a lot of rappers their own tapes.
Mm-hmm.
And George Floyd, he got one with, it's called Screw and Floyd. It's number 319.
Mm-hmm. Also,
Screw, Floyd was on the Gray tape. He got the interlude over the fucking Cocktails by Too Shorty. He murdered that shit. But rest in peace to the brother George Floyd, man. A racist, ignorant cop sat on his neck for almost 9 minutes in the middle of the street while he pleaded for his life. I'm gonna do it different. I usually go to Josh for the slime ball. What you feel about this shit?
About George Floyd? I mean, I think it's fucked up. You know what I'm saying? But it ain't nothing new. It's just regular shit, for real. Like niggas, I think like when things happen at a certain time, it fuck with people's emotions or whatever. But it's not nothing hasn't happened in this country. It's just like, I think it's like more of the timing. I think people kind of more upset. They more upset about the timing of what happened than what actually happened. It's just like crazy that would happen at this time. But yeah, you know, that nigga got killed like a lot of niggas get killed, man. For real. I'm not trying to say it like that, but it's, you know, it's...
Do you think people so bottled up from being on quarantine for so long?
Oh yeah, you already know. Niggas is backed up.
Yeah.
Niggas is backed up. Like a nigga who ain't got no pussy in 3 years. Niggas is backed up out there. Niggas ain't been outside in the sun. You know, niggas need the sun and shit. So niggas sit in the house all day for like 2 months, and then it's like a lot of people out of work. You know, money is like a big thing right now. So it's like people already stressed out. You know what I'm saying? And then this shit just happened. And then, yeah. But I don't understand why niggas don't got the corona no more. Like, I'm not really hearing about the corona no more. Like, niggas is in groups. Niggas is dapping niggas up. It's like niggas is dapping 40 people up a day.
To me, that
Nobody
shit
got
was
nothing.
population control, bro. I've seen a video where a nigga was like, they told him, yo, your grandmama passed, like, she got the corona. The nigga went back there, seeing his, like, he went back there with a little more pot supposed to be. Seeing his grandma like still shaking, but she was breathing.
Yeah, I think I seen that.
It was like one other person that was like in a body bag that was still breathing too.
Crazy.
So they basically was taking them back there. I don't know if they was shooting them up with some shit to kill them or whatever.
Of course.
But if you came in, you basically come in with some symptoms, my nigga. You not leaving out there, but you don't want you to.
Yeah, bro.
Especially if you old, they probably like,
yeah.
Oh, you over 40?
Oh yeah.
You going back here?
Got
Your man's ain't making from the corona.
We get sick, though. You know, same thing with the Holocaust.
But my nigga Josh, what do you feel?
Oh,
what happened?
Man, see, here I feel about it. It's definitely, like Slimeball says, something that's been happening so often. I had to question myself because I felt like I was out of touch with it at a point in time. I'm seeing people rioting and people protesting, and I'm like, I kind of felt like I was oblivious to it. Like, it was no big deal no more. Like how I was back in the day when I was a little bit more radicalized and revolutionary, where something like this would have made me feel like it's ready to pop off. We need to start this race war, you know. But now I'm kind of more or less detached from it. But I still look at it as like, man, we gotta step our game up. We gotta step our game up in so many different ways as a people, as a race, and not just as a race, as a country as a whole, because it's becoming too normalized for me as myself to be out of touch with something like that. When I'm a black man and have experienced police harassment and experience, you know, racism, and feel like I ran into numerous bigots. So it's become so normalized, I feel like that even when I see myself become out of touch with it, I can only imagine what a white person is feeling because they have never even experienced the same thing. So with that being said, I don't like the riots, but I understand it. But also I understand that we also gotta realize it's a lot of agents and agitators inside these riots and looters and things like that. So are we really doing this to affect change, or are we doing this because we have been brainwashed to do this? You know, are we just being part of another problem when they pushing another agenda on us, whether it be this rioting or whatever, that take attention off of the original objective, which was, you know, we want equality. We want to be treated fairly by police. We don't want to get a cop behind us and be scared for death and heart pounding out a motherfucking chest and shit like that. So
that shit do be pounding, nigga.
Yes, it does. I mean, I ain't gonna say just only black people feel like that. You know, there's a lot of people anyway, if you're white or whatever. You know, and mostly, I feel like anybody
Mostly
hell nah. I ain't never seen no white boy.
You think so?
Hell nah.
I think everybody feel like that.
Let me tell you something. Me and Knowledge was in court. I think he had some fucked up shit happen to his license. Mm-hmm. So when you go into certain court, like you gotta watch trials in front of you.
Uh-huh.
Bro, this white bitch got pulled over. You know why I used to live at over on Holland? out the beach. She got pulled over right by Scarsboro Square. So she whips over there, and the cop couldn't see her license plate. So I think like the shit was broke down there, was screwed into the license plate, and she had put it into a window. So the cop approached, seen it was in the window, come to the window, and was like, "Ma'am, you know I pulled you over?" She was like, "Nah." He was like, "I couldn't see a license plate." The nigga seen PCP, which is Sherm, inside the fucking ashtray, seen crystal meth, pills, and something else. Like, take her out, tried to arrest her, didn't arrest her. The lawyer came, now to tell you, we sat there and watched this. The lawyer came and ripped the cop a new asshole. I'm talking about, right? He was like, yo.
You talking about the story, I remember that.
Yeah, bro, so listen. The bitch didn't get arrested, nigga. She had crystal meth, PCP, and pills on her.
You think she ain't felt no fear though when that motherfucker was
Hell
behind
no,
her?
bro. Look, my nigga, me and she still wasn't scared. She was in.
I can't believe this shit.
Listen to what I'm telling you. Now, I have knowledge up here. Me and Nala sat there and watched, bro. The white bitch was cool as a cucumber. She wasn't worried about getting arrested there. She wasn't worried about getting arrested there or there. So he was like, "Oh, so when you got out your fucking car, you pull her over because you couldn't see the license plate. So when you came to the back of the window, you seen the license plate, right? The fucking stop was over right there. You breaking our constitutional law. You start snapping on her. You ought to be ashamed of yourself. It's police officers like you and give other police officers bad name. You're supposed to have got right back into your car because your job was done. You see how license plate was good. Da-da-da. Bro, the white bitch sat there like a fucking angel. Nigga, the judge said, "Dismiss." Bang! The white bitch hopped up and skimmity come cracking and ass. Who the fuck about that?
But look. Keep my perspective though. You see,
my nigga, if you get pulled over right now,
hold on, bro, hold on. Keep my perspective though, right? You see all these racists out here marching. You think these people haven't been affected by some type of police harassment? That's why they out there marching also? Not just because they seeing us being affected, even though we are the main ones being affected by it. You don't think they've been affected? I'm telling you, every other race have been affected by police harassment. Also.
I'm gonna keep it tall with you.
We are not the only ones.
You have it's not all of them, but you have certain white people that's into anarchy. They're into destroying. They're into setting fires. They're into vandalism.
I believe that.
Like, they're into breaking shit. They're into stealing. They're into looting.
Yeah.
They're into rape. They're into murder. They're into child molestation. Everything that's evil has already been put inside their fucking DNA. Like when you see certain white people, and it's not all, but it's certain. I'm talking about
98%.
I ain't gonna say that. I'm gonna say up to 70% of the motherfuckers. But I'm gonna say to the point where you ever heard of anarchy rules? When you see the able to circle around, that's what the fucking mean. Like when you see them at the fucking concert destroying a guitar, they live to destroy some shit.
They already want to fuck
set
shit
fire.
up.
Yeah. Like that. They will start a riot when if they team lost the fucking World Series.
If they team win, they start riots though.
Yes.
Don't get it wrong. They start riots after they win like a big ass fucking, you know what I'm saying?
My nigga, that shit is a release of net for them. Like when yo, you see black people out there like, yo, chill, bro. Don't, like, we live here.
Because
like,
niggas don't, but I mean, I don't know. Like, you don't think niggas should be willing to take it as far as they willing to take it?
I got a person taking as far as well they ready to take it.
Cause like he just said,
like
they
pull out.
They are.
So the question is this: do you feel like black people have the right to riot? We're gonna go around the corner, Josh. Do you feel like black people have the right to loot and riot?
Yeah.
Okay, why?
Wait. Hold on.
Loot and riot.
Loot and riot?
Yeah.
No, I don't feel like we need to be out there looting and shit unless we doing big ass businesses, big conglomerates, corporations. You shouldn't be looting your own motherfucking community though. When niggas is just as poor as you trying to start a business, because damn near everybody, black person I know, want to start a fucking business. They don't want to keep fucking working for somebody else, a white man or whoever you fucking working for. You know what I'm saying? So I work for Indians though. Don't get it wrong. I worked for Indians before, so I ain't gonna say white man to nothing.
They get
But
the
look,
from the white man too. Then they give it to you.
I ain't gonna speak of the Indians for this shit. But you know what I'm saying? Shout out to the Indians. But anyway, you know what I'm saying? I don't think you should be looting your own businesses, your own stores. And then just think about it like this. When is the buck gonna stop though? Cause how you know just because they out here maybe in uptown or downtown or midtown, wherever the hot swanky part is at, how you know that shit ain't gonna come to your hood? And these motherfuckers gonna start kicking in your door and running in your motherfucking house because they getting too riled up and shit. You never know. And how you know it ain't some fucking agitator that's trying to, you know, convince these motherfuckers to start kicking in your door and shit. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? We can't be so easily influenced like that. Especially like that. I feel we definitely need to organize. If you're gonna put some energy into fucking rioting and looting and where you can get a whole gang amount of time, you should be able to put some energy into organizing, supporting your own businesses, building your own businesses, securing your own communities. So you won't have to, so your people in your communities and won't have to rely on the police to feel like they gotta call them to come protect you. They supposed to call you up. If you the gang in your community, they supposed to be able to call you up for fucking protection or for fucking whatever else is going on in the community instead of the motherfucking police. That's how I always felt. So I can't really say about this rioting. I understand it and I support some parts of it, but I don't support it fully because I always feel like, man, it's an agenda behind that shit. And I really feel like there's a big agenda behind this riot. And as soon as this shit happened, we seen so many fucking stories about people, agitators coming in and feeling like they trying to instigate something when they not really part of the, you know what I'm saying, part of the true movement. So we gotta look out, man. We don't want to be, you know what I'm saying, doing our oppressor's job for them. That's all I'm saying.
So Slime Ball, how you feel?
I mean, about looting and rioting, I definitely think black people. I mean, I'm not saying allowed because I don't think it's like that's not like a logical way to think of it. But do I think they should loot and riot? Hell yeah! Like burn this shit to the fucking ground. Like toast this motherfucker.
Makes me want to burn this motherfucker down. Come on, Boogie, let's burn this motherfucker down. Come on, Boogie, let's burn this motherfucker down. Let's burn it down. Let's burn it.
That's how I think, because it's like, if you think about it, nigga, it's already over anyway. If y'all niggas really pay attention, like, this shit's over anyway. And white people are the biggest fucking looters. Like, how the fuck you think they take over shit? By looting and, like, rioting, taking over shit. They come and they conquer everything by looting and rioting. And then once you do it, they make you think that you crazy or you just being dramatic. But, yeah. And I think they should do that because there's no other way around it. Eventually, that's the only way this is going to change, because when people say, like, black people should support black businesses and stuff, niggas did. Like, niggas supported black people. Like, in the Black Wall Street, city of Oklahoma, these niggas had their own shit. They didn't really need white people. And then these niggas flew over Oklahoma with bombs, nigga. Like, they blew the fucking city up. Like, so that lets you know, if you, like, white man is like a middleman. Like, if you like selling drugs, they like a middleman to the connect or whatever. And once you don't need these niggas no more, they get rid of you. Like, so if you don't need them, then they gonna get rid of you pretty much. So do I think niggas should just be like, come on, like burning down an MP Allen Cafe or something? Come on, nigga, no. Like, let's do a 7-Eleven or something. Like, get these Indians out of here. God damn. Fucking sicko.
Like a big corporation?
A sicko or something. Are you do something good.
Are you about burning down big corporations more or less than mom and pop stores?
Not the right mom and pop stores. Like,
so like an Asian, Indian, you'll be cool with them burning it down, basically.
If it's a sicko, I wouldn't mind that shit going on. Like, come on. But you can't fucking do the nigga who sell the fucking, the
oils and shit.
Yeah, you can't do bro like that. With the oils.
The brother with the incense.
That nigga selling fucking black seed oil and wood.
It's like Brother Akbar.
Yeah, like you gotta let him rock. But yeah, come on, bro. And this is one thing I was also thinking, right? I was smoking weed, and I want y'all to think about this. White people have no culture. Like, think about this. Like, if we talking about burning down businesses, of course they have a bunch of businesses. But if you think about it, like, we listen to them and they control the country, but ask yourself a serious question, like, what do these niggas eat? Seriously, think about it. What do they eat? Like, you can get in a car, if you wanted Chinese food, you could drive right up the block, lo mein, you know what I'm saying? If you wanted nigga shit, like African food, you can go get like some oxtails and you want Indian
You don't
food.
know what white people eat?
Everybody has their own
They
food.
eat bloody.
What is their food?
That shit is like bloody steak,
Italians.
porridge,
Casserole.
yeah, casseroles.
Yo,
They
bro.
drink milk. They eat like potato salad with raisins in them.
I drink milk though.
yeah.
Whoa.
You don't drink milk with your fucking
With
dinner.
your dinner,
Oh,
like
no.
milk
Exactly.
and macaroni and cheese.
Yeah, like you eating fried chicken with no seasoning, macaroni and cheese, and fucking peas, and a big ass glass of warm milk.
But what's the problem with cooking the whole steak all the way through though? Tell me
Because
that.
listen, that's not
What's the
that
problem
they-
with that?
Bro, they have to have.
It's
that
a certain
blood.
type of blood, right? They
Yeah.
need the blood, right?
They
Sheesh.
also drink baby blood.
Sheesh. These niggas, the hydrochrome. I know what you're talking about. Got the eye, the
I'm going to why what I feel. So listen, I don't just agree with it. It's necessary. It's very necessary. The looting, the rioting, and the murder. So the thing, yes, it has to go there.
Whoa.
You see how niggas is, right? Niggas
Not the
like-
murder, but I'm talking about when I never heard about no murder since this been popping
Bro,
up.
you see how
They
niggas is,
killed
bro?
5 police already.
They killed 5
They
police.
killed 5 police in
Okay,
one
I
state,
didn't know.
2 police in another state.
Oh, this shit about to
Okay.
get over.
Some white demonstrators got killed. Oh, motherfuckers get knocked
Oh
up.
yeah. I know some demonstrators was getting killed and shit. Protesters and shit.
Some of them got killed by other protesters, like by black protesters. Niggas is getting it in. So listen, this is the thing. Black people have this thing, and first of all, we're not even black people. We're not a fucking color, nigga. We're Africans that happen to be in this fucking caucasoid ass country. So listen, we was brought to this motherfucking kidnapped. Not only kidnapped, we was sold by other Africans.
For the low too.
For the low.
They ain't even charge a high price on niggas.
I'm gonna tell y'all something, bro. When Christopher Columbus came here, he was the last motherfucker to come to America. Not only was Indians here, black people was the first people here. They was from West Africa. The Indian when he gave the white man a gold arrowhead, he was like, "Yo, what is this?" He said a dark faced man that was already here. They live on that part of the island because they used to call America the island. He lived on that part of the island and gave it to me. They lived up north, and a lot of them lived in Maine. What's the first state you come to, like when you go into Africa? That's closest to Africa. It's actually Maine. And a lot of people don't even know that. So black people, the East Coast mostly, we was already here. We wasn't even in the South. So we was already building. A lot of the foods they was growing in West Africa, we was growing over here. So we was the first people to travel to over here. But they used to take 2 canoes and bandage them together, and they would have enough food for 7 years to come over here. They have new land. So when the white man found out about it, he like, what? Yo, I'm gonna slide back to the queen, tell her what's up. So they was looking at what we built over here. When they went to Africa, they seen civilization. When they seen these fucking statues, you can go right now and go on the Discovery Channel. You'll see a white man that's in a fucking crane. He's in this machine. He climbs to the top of this like old African artifact. He's so happy that this machine let him climb to the. And these was Africans that was building this by hand with no machine. So he think he doing something because he got a fucking machine and got to the top of this bitch. So when they seen that, they was like, who the fuck is the architects of this? Who is the real Illuminati? The Illuminati means the illuminated ones. Who was the first Masons? Yes, we was already enlightened. We already knew what it was to be civil. We already had clothing. We wasn't running around. Everybody in Africa wasn't running around naked and barefoot.
Yeah.
We had statues and everything. So they said, yo, you know what? Sell us these people that help us build this country up that we about to go take over. And warriors and everything else. We fought in every war on this land. We built up this land for free. I think like 42 million slaves was brought over here. in the slave trade, over 20 million of them died. They was getting sick, dying. Some of them wouldn't eat, so they was throwing them off of the ship. The sharks started following them. Started following because they knew
following the routes for the slave trade because they knew that's where they was gonna get a lot of their food from.
Now these motherfuckers we done built this whole country for free, right? We built this whole country for free. We never asked for money. All we asked to was exist. Now, in the Constitution, it clearly states, if your government is unjust or basically violating your rights, you have the right to defend yourself. Either like with deadly force. If they bring a deadly force to you, you have the right to bring deadly force right back to them. Now, at the end of the day, we're looting and rioting. What we need to burn down, police stations. We need to burn down Senate buildings. We need to burn down. Now, this is just a thought. I'm not telling y'all to go out here and do this, but listen. The Lincoln Memorial, all of them statues.
Oh, hell no. They not having that shit.
Bro, they didn't already start tearing down statues. They all of these white imperial colonists, they didn't already start tearing down the statues. I'm gonna tell you, bro, listen. God is on our side. Do you not know two police officers, you know how likely it is for you to get struck by lightning? 2 crooked police officers was trying to attack the protesters and both of them niggas got struck by lightning. The biggest free American flag that flies in America, I'm talking about nothing, like not a stitch has ever happened to it. That shit got struck by lightning 3 days ago. I'm talking about, it's been over here all of these years. We're talking about 400 years. Nothing ever happened to this flag. And this, you know what? It's an uprising. This shit has to happen, bro. And at the end of the day, when we're riding, we're looting.
Hold on. I don't want to cut you off, but what type of uprising are you talking about? Are you talking about
it has to do revolution,
blown war? Because that's why they say. Hold on. That's why they say a lot of black people ain't truly free, because we never really initiated a conflict to really become free. We allow white people to free us. So are you saying like a full-blown war needs to happen? Hold on, bro. Are you ready for that full-blown war?
Not only is it necessary to happen, anybody, if you're not with it, shut the fuck up. Once you start going against it and y'all wrong, y'all animals, you deserve to be murdered.
You talking about Trina? I know.
No, I'm talking about.
Hold on, but Trina did use that. Use that statement.
T.I., the other fat bitch from New Orleans.
Hold on. T.I. Bro, listen. Hold on, I didn't know T.I. was on it. Hold on.
When everything else goes away, when you don't get treated right in New York, when you don't get treated right in L.A., when you can't get treated right in Detroit, when you don't get treated right in St. Louis, when you don't get treated right in Alabama, Atlanta has been here for us. This city don't deserve it. However, I understand that a lot of others do. But we can't do this here. This is Wakanda. It's sacred. Must be protected.
At the end of the day, what T.I. said, when you don't get treated good in New York, when you don't get treated good in California, when you don't get treated good here, Atlanta's Wakanda. We don't deserve this.
Oh, no.
All you have to do is Google and look up. All of the police officers killing unarmed black men in Atlanta. All you have to do is Google and look up T.I. driving to his own home and they wouldn't let you the fuck in. You're a nigga. You're a nappy-head, big-lip, piece of shit nigga in the eyes. Motherfucker. And stop boot dancing with these motherfuckers. You fucking Sambo. I'm tired of your shit. And you'll go as soon as somebody else just says, oh, this is a la. But the time you always, this is the trap, and this is the trap. I'm selling dope, and I'm busting my gun, and this West Side and all of this. But as soon as some shit around shit crack off, that's when you act like the bitch you really are. You a fucking snitch.
Hold on, bro. But I ain't gonna lie. I really felt like T.I. was one of the more political activist voices coming out of Atlanta.
You a house, he's a house nigga, bro. You're put in that position.
More than Jeezy, more than Gucci Mane, more than Ava. T.I. was like the main one I think of Atlanta when they talk about political
I think of Killer Mike.
But that too. No. You all right about that.
Killer Mike is for the people. I think of David Banner.
Killer Mike more. But I'm talking about Atlanta. I'm talking about Atlanta though. I'm talking about Atlanta. So Killer Mike. I got you with Killer Mike. But look, T.I. is definitely ones that pop in my head too when it comes to Atlanta, Georgia activism. I ain't gonna
That's the man.
But I ain't gonna lie. I can't fully trust T.I. because I felt like T.I. was a snitch. When he started talking about don't charge, gun charge, don't charge on that beat video. And then this nigga got caught with all them guns. And what he do? I think maybe 30 years.
Bro, he didn't even do a year, bro, because he came out with a movie. You know how long it took you to do with that? Bro. Then on top of that, bro, it was video. He had the video took it down. I seen the video when he sat up there on stand and testified against these people. But you talk all of this the trap, I got the chopper, I'm with all of this, I'm West Side, okay. Then after that, you start doing the commercials with, this is Clifford Harris.
Wait, what commercial? Oh, okay.
Crime Stoppers. You start doing the Crime Stoppers commercial. You start doing the Crime Stoppers commercial.
Hold on. Give me that, dude. Give me that. What commercial? I ain't not see that.
Bro, listen.
Damn, I didn't even know about that.
Matter of fact,
that's around the same time.
This shit ain't that but a minute. We'll look at it. The nigga said this is Clifford Harris. Yeah, this is Clifford Harris. And if you see local crime, call for how the fuck you go
get the fuck out for real. I never do this. Shit. What?
That's your man's enough.
Wow.
That's your man.
Nah, I was not saying I was a snitch, man. When I see it,
I wanted to talk so bad.
Get called the guns like, man, this nigga gotta be a snitch. When that nigga was saying, I see, look, check my record, don't punch, don't charge.
Listen, look, we're gonna take a look. This is T.I. Crime Stoppers.
Some people call them a tip. This is about another kind of tip that can help our mothers,
Another
our
kind of
sisters,
tip.
our brothers,
Yo, chill.
help get the perpetrators who commit crimes against them off the streets. All you gotta do is call Crime Stoppers Atlanta. Tips can be anonymous, and there's even an award. The number of Crime Stoppers Atlanta.
Yo, my mind is blown.
This nigga can't believe it.
Oh my God.
Listen.
I'ma zoom in on your face.
I can't believe this shit.
That nigga said, Rebel Man, wild is the Taliban.
Listen, the number to call is 404-577-TIPS for tip. Hey, listen, Mike Tyson, I felt you, my nigga, when you said, we got the tipster. I knew what you meant. The tipster, calling that nigga snitch in his fucking face.
I can't believe this shit.
That shit crazy.
Yeah, man. I never knew about this shit though. I knew this nigga was a snitch though when he was on the beef shit, man. He was talking about how he had all them charges.
It's like
then
when
he
nigga
get
think
locked
Santa
up
Claus
for
real.
guns. I'm like, what the fuck?
Bro, he's not the only one. So listen, this is what they're gonna do, right? They have to have. They already know common sense. Listen, we're the beast. We can't come in and be like, listen, man, y'all gotta stop riding woo woo. They gotta have a mouthpiece. Mm-hmm. The president even gotta have a mouthpiece. Everybody gotta have a mouthpiece. Mm-hmm. So who they gonna use? They used to use old Messy Jesse. They used to use Jesse Jackson. They used to use Al Sharpton. Al Sharpton is a what is he? He an FBI informant, right?
Yeah, he was right.
I think somebody told me.
Al Sharpton is an FBI informant. Listen, everybody they give that position to, you working for them.
So can I ask you a question?
Please.
So do you think this pretty much? Do you think the rioting and the looting is pointless because we've been doing this for years, like long time, different times, and you know what I mean? People been rioting and protesting and all that stuff. And nothing really major seems to change as far as for black people in America.
It has. So let's talk about it.
I mean, ask you a question though. Do you think niggas should keep protesting, or do you think niggas should, do the unthinkable?
Do the unthinkable? You talking about revolution? Since the late great Nat Turner.
I'm saying which, cause I think this you know, shit is opening with the corona thing slowly but surely. Everything's kind of like trying to. It might open. Everything might be go back to regular. Do you think once they go back to regular, niggas still gonna be out here looting and rioting, or do you think niggas gonna go back to? You think niggas not going back to the club?
Bro, are you talking about like it's pent-up aggression from just being inside for a long time on quarantine? Is that what you're trying to
that's
say?
a part of it. But what I'm saying is, once everything is back to normal, niggas is going back to work. Everything is back to regular. Do you think niggas is gonna still have this same fire to be motivated enough to go and protest the way they are now?
Let me explain something to you, young King. There has never been a time in the world where 15 countries and all 50 states protested at the same time.
Okay.
So you've had time in America where Montgomery, Alabama, certain parts of Jersey, Virginia, Georgia, etc. Like you might have had 15 out of the 50. But listen, every state is standing in union, bro. And not only that, it's 15 countries. They're backing our play outside of here, my nigga. At the end of the day, if they don't want to change it, let's just burn this bitch down and go somewhere else.
This is what I was about to ask, because you said it's like all those different places that are protesting and stuff. That's a lot of people, right? That's a lot of people that have been protesting in at different times in the world, at different places in different times. None of these niggas though killed any white people.
You just
You're
told
talking
us.
about a significant number. I'm pretty sure some people done killed some white people though.
What's the significant number for us?
Significant number would be like 1,000
Two
in 1 week.
or three for us?
1,000 in 1 week would be like a significant number.
Let me tell you some real shit, man.
1,000 white people die, nigga. What the fuck?
We be hunted like motherfucking ducks and.
Let me tell you some
In the
real
fall.
shit, bro. Let me tell you some real
Niggas
shit.
gonna give up on their rap dreams. That shit happened.
Listen, let me tell you some real shit. So many police officers die. So many white supremacists die. So many police chiefs die. So many politicians die, and they get murdered. But they're not gonna, and they get murdered justly because people took revenge on them. But guess what they're not gonna say?
They're not gonna put it out there.
They're not gonna put that on the news. You're gonna have to look this shit up. I personally know cops who was dirty who got fucking blown away. My nigga, listen, it was I told the story before. It was a cop on my block that used to harass everybody. We decided to break into the nigga house and steal every fucking thing. So I was one of the ones who got caught. Long story short, the cop kept coming to court, and I was like, nigga, I'm not telling you who the fuck I was with. I don't know them. Mm-hmm. Guess what? He respected it eventually, and he said, yo, I'm not coming back to court. When I got out, guess what? The same cop who used to pull up on the block and harass niggas, he would pull up, look, and go and keep going. We would be smoking all that. Because you know what? He knew not only did we know where he lived at, we would go inside his fucking house when he was asleep. That's number one. Number two, I got into an altercation with the police and had my ass whooped so severely, but I was fighting the whole fucking time. Knocked out 2 of them. They beat me unrecognizable. The same way they did George Floyd, the cop had his knee on my neck, but I'm still struggling. He wound up being on this eardrum. So I wound up couldn't hear. He wound up again being on the top of my temple. My temple was so fucking out the head like I had 2 heads. Nigga maced me in the face and maced me in the throat. Beat me with nightsticks. They put handcuffs on me. I was skinny at the time. They put handcuffs on my ankles. I put handcuffs in the middle. I'm talking about, I live probably like 5 minutes from downtown. Bro, it took me like on a 30-minute ride somewhere. Took me out of the paddy wagon and like just commenced to beating the shit out of me. To the point where the mace in my mouth, I'm choking off of the mace. I'm not even choking off nothing else but the mace. I can't breathe. I'm just spitting. All I heard was just niggas spit on my boot. Mind you, I'm already in handcuffs. I'm hog tied. I'm like, sir, I'm sorry. Kicked me in the mouth a couple times, but guess what? When they took me to that cell, they already knew if they would have took me upstairs and other niggas would have seen me, we would have started fucking shit up in the jail. So they kept me down there. When they started coming to court and saying how they did me, and for the fact they knew, yo, this nigga fought back. Bro, I could have been doing the max. Like, listen, when you're on the side of righteousness, Like, you don't know what can happen, my nigga. God, like, listen, at the end of the day, nigga, we're fighting to live, bro. We're fighting to live, my nigga. We're not out here fighting. We're not destroying shit just because niggas want some polo. Just because nigga want some shoes. Nigga, we want to exist. And listen, look, right now, if you sit right, this is the last point. Right now, if you sit right here, right, and there's a lion in your face, are you gonna start negotiating with the lion?
Probably not.
You know what the lion do, right?
Yeah, I know the lion DNA.
Look, you know the lion when he come through, he hunting. Lion haven't eaten.
Yeah, understand.
It's either one or two things. Either you going to 100% retreat or you going to 100% fight. Stop negotiating with the beast, my nigga. Stop thinking these motherfuckers have a heart. You just said they went over, bro, and you just talked about that, my nigga. What they did to Malachi Z. York, put falsifying charges on him. They ripped, bro, this nigga had his own Wakanda.
I don't know.
Bro, his son just came out and said he was lying, and then they paid him to say that shit. His son and other people. So listen. Malachi, what y'all don't know, Dr. Malachi Z. York was like, listen, he built Egypt over here. He brought all of this land in Georgia. All you had to do was come study. You couldn't do drugs. There was no drinking, no nothing.
That shit wasn't gonna work.
It was working. Listen, it was working. So you had the kids getting smarter. You had rappers talking about them, like people bigging them up. Jay-Z was one of the main people talking about them. So niggas don't know. All the New Yorkers. Like if y'all don't know who Malachi Z. York is, I think it's McFadden or something. The dude who do Ain't No Stopping Us Now. We're on the move. Him. He took his money from the music industry and brought all of this land. So all you had to do was come over there. He teaching you the arts. He detoxing your bodies, no drugs. His son, the white man came in, was like, listen, I'll give you 100,000 right now. All I need, I'm gonna give you and your homeboy 100,000. I just need y'all to start saying that Malachi Z. York is molesting these little girls, that he giving y'all drugs,
Wicked.
that he doing this, that, and the third.
I can believe it.
They came over there. There's been no trial since. They came over there, arrested Malachi Z. York, put it on the news, had helicopters. This is the same day as his arrest. Had helicopters grabbing the Sphinx, grabbing the pyramids, grabbing all of the fucking artifacts that he built over there, tearing it all down. All the women and children, y'all scat, y'all get away from here. Now the man hasn't had a trial. He's been kidnapped and detained just for trying to look out for his people. Now his son finally felt guilty. Like, listen, man, they came to me with the money and woo woo. Let's take it deeper. Malcolm X, when J. Edgar Hoover was talking to him, he didn't know Malcolm X had a recorder on him. He was like, listen, man, the Nation of Islam ain't fucking with you. He was like, they plan on killing you. They plan on woo woo. He said, listen, do you think I would really turn on my brother? Look, I'm offering you this. Come on, Malcolm. He said, man, what? I'd rather die broke. They're going to come to you with that. Listen.
Can I ask you a question, though?
Yeah.
So you think, but some niggas is going to take the bait, though. You know what I'm saying?
You got to get slayed.
Hold on, bro. Hold on. Well, I gotta ask though. This is a real question. Do you think from rioting and looting, that is enough preparation for us to really, truly put on a significant war of freedom?
I'm going to tell you like this, bro. That just ain't gonna do it. We gotta have dialogue. Brothers don't even want to sit in the same room. It's gonna take GDs, Crips,
Hold on,
all to sit in the same room and have a dialogue.
When you look at a riot, as I look at a riot, should I say, I look at it as chaos. So just by even looking at a riot, man, I'm not even looking at the structure it would take in the organization it would take to really fully put on a true war. So by the rioting and the looting, is that a decent enough assessment for you to really feel comfortable with us saying, like, man, we are able to fight this oppressive government for our freedom?
Let me ask you a question. Have you ever been in a riot?
Never.
Have you ever been in a riot?
I don't think it was like planned to be a riot. I've been around where a lot of people was going crazy. But I guess, no, I don't know.
So
I never been in a predicament like, yo, we gonna go riot.
Let me explain to you what a riot
I've been
is.
around with some shit going on.
You and a group of brothers said, listen, this is what we gonna do. Mm-hmm. And then y'all went out and did it.
Right.
Some people think a riot is just total chaos. I'm gonna tell you about a riot we had. When I was locked up, it was a gang that was up there that outnumbered all of us. We had a group of people that was just basically whooping our ass everywhere we go. So we decided, listen, let's say it's 50 of them, it was 15 of us. So we decided, listen, Thursday, once the guard, after we came back from school, GD classes, all that shit. So the guard would do count. You would count off 1, sir, 2, sir. You turn your head so they can see you down the line. After that, he would go down the hallway and he would go turn in his paperwork and everything else. So we would still be in line. So we would be in line for probably like 20, 30 minutes. The second he finished the count and leave off, the one homie, yo, salute to my nigga Randy Graves. My nigga Randy Graves, the littlest homie, set it off. And once he set it off, everybody had their picks. Niggas was already talking, yo, I'm gonna get this nigga, this nigga, this nigga. Some of the bigger homies, yo, I'm gonna take them 3 because it's 50 versus 15. My nigga, some of the homies that should have been riding was scared and they didn't want no parts. They was hiding under the tables. Guess what happened, nigga? We was winning like a motherfucker. Like, every homie has, like, we had one homie that was on the ground. I come over, kick the nigga. Boom! Get up off of him. Woo, woo, woo. I'm talking about so many guards came. They had the QRT, which is quick response team. So many guards came. If they even had a chance of winning, because we had the sneak attack. If they had a chance of winning, they couldn't because so many guards came. But that's what happened after we came back from the hole. The homies that wasn't riding, niggas was taking they fools, slapping them, and we wasn't defending them after that. Because we like, yo, when it popped off, you didn't ride, nigga. We all was scared. But at the end of the day, I had my fucking tooth knocked out with a lock. So, niggas had to ride, bro. Niggas scared like, yo, at the end of the day, you gonna see when you're riding for yourself, you can't keep looking the beast in the man, please don't eat me this. Look, last week you ate my whole arm. It was just a nub flapping. Please, all I want to do is live. He looking at the other arm. If you take a stick and stab the fucking lion in his eye, he gonna be like, all right, man, I'm gonna go pick another victim. You can't name one race of people who didn't fight, loot, riot, and murder for their motherfucking freedom. We the only people who are so forgiving and nah, don't do it. Y'all better down guilty. What Protestants don't do to you?
Look,
fucking house nigga.
I ain't knocking that though. What I'm knocking is the organization, the structure, the techniques,
Yeah, but we gotta
the
get together
known
and talk.
terrain, the technology, the resources that we need to really initiate a war and be successful in it. You see what I'm saying? It's a lot of that I don't see, especially with the unity part and the structure part. Everybody wants to be a motherfucking general. Nobody wants to be a soldier in our race. Let's keep it 100. Everybody wants to be a leader. Nobody wants to be a goddamn old man out there trying to follow orders and shit.
We gonna keep it tall. Like, we gonna keep it tall. I retract the statement when I said we're ready for all-out war. We can't go into an all-out war with a fucking president that was sick the fucking military on us, bro. Because at the end of the day,
They'll kill us.
Yeah, I'm gonna tell you
We're
something
not
that's crazy.
equipped to fight the American military.
We don't have that belief.
Shish. We're not equipped, bro. Let's get wild. We are not equipped. We
We're
don't
not
have the
mentally-
training,
Exactly.
the technology,
Yeah.
the structure, the unity. I can't. If we all get together and fight as a unit, I don't know what you're gonna do.
Yeah,
I don't know what he's gonna do.
all your ghetto
A lot
ass
of these,
fights.
a lot of these units in the
Don't equal
military,
up to this
they
shit.
know what their battle buddy's gonna do. They know this dude is gonna move forward. They know this
No,
dude
these
is
niggas
gonna
is
get
trained.
behind,
They trained
get behind some type of structure to goddamn take cover and snipe. They'll cover the
I'm
other
gonna
man.
keep
You
it
see
tall
what
with
I'm
you,
saying?
homie.
We
It's
don't got
so
that.
many brothers out here. There's brothers in San Diego. There's brothers in Norfolk. There's brothers in LA that been in the Marines. That's been in wars.
I
That's
believe
down
that.
with us.
I believe that. I
That's
believe
down
that.
with us.
I believe
There's
we
brothers
got a
that's in
lot.
the Marines right now.
They're
That I
down
talk
with
to
us.
that's down with us.
They are down with us. I
And
believe
if
that.
they come,
I
you
believe
just gotta
that.
have the right people talking. Listen, at the end of the day, I'm not your enemy.
So,
my
man,
nigga.
you think the biggest problem is there's not enough people that's willing to like go to war and go this hard, or do you think the biggest problem is just organization, like people being organized and stuff?
I feel like the biggest problem is so many people that I and other people look up to, they shy away from it because they feel like they had their piece of the pie. They got a mansion. They got $1 million in the bank. They chilling. So their whole thing is, hold on, I finally got my piece of the pie. What y'all tearing shit up for?
You gonna ruin it for me,
Like,
baby.
I want to go
Yeah.
ride my Bentley. I want to go
Yeah.
fuck these bitches. I want to go live my best life. Stop what you're doing. Hold on, this is about me. They don't give a fuck about you. They don't give a fuck about what's happening because it's brothers in the streets that's really pushing that line. And at the end of the day, you gotta be older. You gotta be older and wiser people out there telling them, listen, bro, you going downtown and the shit that they looting, let's keep it real, bro. We don't own shit in these downtown cities. Niggas is bringing in a Foot Locker and McDonald's and shit like that. Niggas don't own that shit.
I ain't mad about that.
Yeah, so who gives a fuck?
That's big corporations.
And you know what
I'm
else?
mad about-
I'm gonna tell
I'm
you
not
something
mad about
else.
that though.
Guess what, people? The black-owned businesses. You have insurance. You have insurance for that.
Word, we
Your
can
shit
jump-
is
we can jump
insured.
together.
Bro, keep it 100 though. Keep it 100.
Right.
If y'all had a business,
Right.
you ain't gonna feel certain type of way, shit pop off and somebody loot your shit.
If a nigga broke into my shit,
If a nigga broke into your shit, anybody broke into your shit,
I
you
ain't
ain't gonna feel
gonna
no certain type of way.
I ain't gonna front.
I know I'm gonna feel a certain type of way. I work my fucking ass off for this shit. And you got the nerve to come in here and steal all my property. I don't give a fuck if I office a shirt.
I'ma say
You
no.
got the nerve to come in here and steal what I motherfucking work my fucking blood, sweat, and tears for? And you got a nerve to come in here and break my shit when you got this motherfucking McDonald's, Starbucks, and everything else across the street? Fuck that. No, I'm gonna feel a certain type of way.
I'm gonna keep it
I'ma
tall.
100.
I can be
Yeah.
in my business, bro. I can be in my business with that thing on me. And niggas break in. I'm not even gonna shoot. I'm gonna say, look, bro, I understand you hurt. I understand what you're going through. I understand you're at a revolt.
Mm-hmm.
But if you can, just don't do it to me. I'm with you. I'm on the line with you.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm gonna gently escort them out. I'm not gonna. I wouldn't even kill a brother. Like even if a nigga said fuck it still grab his shirt and ran. You can hide his shirt. At the end of the day, it's material shit, bro.
Yeah, definitely.
Listen, I work hard for my shit, but at the end of the day, I'm gonna tell you like this. I value us. I value our lives. I value this cause that we're pushing more than any material gain. Because at the end of the day, you can have your business, you can have your home, and it all can be taken from you in a fucking half a second. Niggas go into their house right now if you lose your keys, right? You lose your keys in your place. And you like, damn, I know I left my window open. And you start opening up your window. A white neighbor you never talked to called her one time. Listen, it's a black dude, and you got a skull cap on right now with a black t-shirt.
Yeah.
It's a black man with a black t-shirt breaking into this house. You get halfway into the window, the police like freeze. You backing up out of it, and they shoot you in your fucking head. Listen, everything you work for, everything you grind for, everything you try to provide for your son just got taken away from you because these motherfuckers don't even view you as a human being. We're sitting up here fighting for human rights, my nigga.
Bro, I respect what you're saying, though. I respect what you're saying. But also, you gotta think about how the mentality is in our own community, though, bro. A lot of times, I feel like people in our own community don't view me as a human being because I ain't in the streets. Because I ain't breaking in people's houses, robbing niggas, selling dope and shit like that. Because I'm working a regular 9 to 5 and shit. Niggas looking at me like you soft.
You the bozo.
Like,
You the bozo.
Yeah. I had an old lady tell me I was soft. Because I wasn't in the streets.
Niggas be
She
like,
said, oh yeah, Josh, we know you don't go hard. Because I'm working a normal job? Because I'm taking care of my motherfucking son? You trying to tell me this don't go hard?
This nigga
That's what I'm trying to say.
This nigga trying to get a pension.
This is what I'm saying. This is how our own community views
That's what you gotta do.
Nah, bro,
That's what you gotta be in life. You gotta be like, listen.
But some of these niggas you gotta talk to me, man.
You gotta be like, listen, I'm going hard in the right way. I'm not going hard and pushing death in my community. I'm not going hard and popping another cap in a black man that looks exactly like me. I'm not going hard and trying to go to the penitentiary and get a fucking GED and come out swole and can't get a fucking job and can't get a fucking apartment. I'm going hard for my fucking son that I want to be here for his life. I'm not a fucking, you're going hard at being a fucking house nigga. I'm a nigga that's fucking been in gangs, been in streets, my whole fucking life, all that shit. Do I treat you like a herd?
No.
Do I treat you like a herd? And neither one of y'all are street niggas, right? And I respect you and fuck with you the long way. Like when you told me you was doing some fucked up shit, nigga, didn't that shit hurt me? I cussed you out in the whole 9, right? Exactly, because I genuinely got love for you, my nigga. And anybody that genuinely knows what it is, that really been through the struggle, knows the motherfucking streets is bullshit. I respect the code of the streets. I don't live by that shit. I've never snitched on a nigga. I've never backed down from nothing. I've never ran. Listen, today in the store, right? We in the store, we in Walmart. My girl leaves out, I'm paying for my shit. This nigga with a fucking kufi on grabs my cart and said, yo, move this shit the fuck out of the way. Smaller than me too,
Okay,
right?
did he really say it like that?
My right hand guy, he said, get this shit the fuck out the way and push the cart forward. Even the little cashier stopped bagging.
Look, let's see what's happening.
I said, yo, my man, listen. You can say, yo, move your shit. You got me fucked up.
It was a nigga too, right?
It was a nigga, and he had a black goofy on. Listen, anybody, please put in the comments, motherfuckers that know me. You know I would've, and I fuck with Islam, I would've snatched this kufi off, threw it on the ground, and told you, fuck you and Allah, nigga. Let's die. I kill you right now. Let's get it. The young me, I'd have got on that nigga. We'd have tore up the whole Walmart. The new me, I talked to the brother, I dadded it. I was so mad, I was down there shaking. But I bagged my shit up. Look, the cashier, so the shit wouldn't go crazy. She started moving fast. I grabbed the thing and stopped it. I purposely double bagged everything. Just because I want, now I'm going to make you take longer. Your next action, I'm going to slap you so fucking hard, your head going to come off. I don't know, I already gave you your pass, brother. Once, but the thing is, I have that energy with everybody. I have that shit with a white man, a black man, anybody. But at the end of the day, the new me, I ain't hop on him. I ain't get violent. I said what I said, and I left it because it could have escalated. But as I kept bagging my groceries, if you would have took it to the next level, I would have took it to the next level. But at least I gave you a step. I gave you a step and I left it alone. I didn't follow him afterwards. Now, this is a little nigga I could have demolished, bro.
But you think that's why niggas can't come together? Because there's always some dumb nigga. Like even if even if niggas are trying to be positive and come together, it's always some ignorant ass, dirty ass nigga that make you gonna just be like,
I'm gonna keep it tall.
And sometimes you can walk away from it and be humble and take the high road and be the bigger man. But then sometimes it'd be like, I understand why he's fighting. I hate these niggas sometimes. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like sometimes it's like you understand, right? You don't even want to admit it, but you like, I hate these niggas, bro. Because even though racism is a big thing, but it's like a lot of it be these niggas that hurt you.
I low key don't like being around niggas neither. But guess what? It's all about that having unity and patrolling our own. So let me give you an example. You remember the little dark scared baller nigga when we was working at Walmart who used to like just always press niggas? He used to work in the freezer department with you. Matter of fact, his name was Mike.
Talking about Rizzo?
No, not Renzo.
Oh.
I think the nigga name was Mike. He was like a little manager. He used to always say, "Oh yeah, we can go outside and fight." He was one of them niggas.
I'm thinking of someone like that.
You remember the day he used to tell niggas this all the time, bro. He used to look kind of big nigga. We was outside one day. It was me, you, Renzo, him, and a light skinned nigga. And he said something, and I said, "Nigga, I'm all with that. Yeah, let's go fight right now." Everybody stopped, right?
He started backtracking. I already know.
Bro, I swear to God, he didn't want none of that. But you know what it was?
I already know.
When the wolf howls at the moon, there's nothing spectacular about it. When the moon howls back, it's different. If we're in a group, yo, we about to go do this. A nigga in a car, like we got guns, like yo, we about to go bang on this federal building. And a nigga in the, yo, my nigga, why you rolling up? Nah, fuck that shit. He dropping weed on it. He got the music up. He turning it. Yo, pull over. Yo, my man, we gonna give you 90 seconds of the worst ass whooping you ever had in your life. Even if we don't jump you, I'm gonna give you a one-on-one and I'm gonna fuck you over. Then I'm gonna pick you up because you know what? A lot of niggas never had a father. A lot of niggas never had an uncle. A lot of niggas never had a strong black man to talk to them like, bro, that's not right. I had OGs that used to stop me. I had OGs that loved me so much, my nigga. I literally wouldn't be here if it wasn't for them.
Nigga, you talk to a nigga who never had an OG though. Me, I never had nobody like that.
But you know how to move accordingly.
I know, but I had to learn that on my own. What about these little niggas who fall for the agenda, who fall for the track, and look at me as another enemy, and look at me as another way to build a rank up and shit.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? To talk to a nigga like me.
This is what I think. I think niggas don't like logically think about killing white people, so they settle for killing other niggas that are around sometimes. Pretty much. That's what I think. Like niggas ain't gonna never think about killing the white people.
Bro, no, I don't think like that, bro.
It ain't even white, bro. Listen.
Who you come in contact with more? That's how I look at it.
I'm
If I come in
gonna
contact
tell
with
you
black
like
people,
this. Yeah,
I'm probably gonna be beefing with black people more than I'm beefing with white people. You see what I'm saying?
But I'm saying if a white if a white person like did, let's say a nigga did some shit to you, then a white person did the same thing. When you really think about it, you be like, man, I should smack the fuck out of this white person, do something to this white person. But when it's a black person, you like, I should kill this nigga. Like it's more
I
like,
can't say exactly.
like it's more like, you know what I'm saying?
I don't think that's.
I don't feel like everybody.
Not everybody's
I feel
like,
that same
no,
way.
I'm
I
just saying.
don't feel that same way. I feel a little bit more hurt.
And then like
Certain people do think like that though, bro. You ain't on.
yeah, but like Josh said, you're around black people more.
Yeah, that's
so
what
let's
I'm saying.
say, okay, a white person pissed you off. I thought this ain't no white person you know. This somebody you just came in contact with. You're never gonna see them again. So of course it's not, man, I ought to kill this nigga. It's like, ooh, man, you know, like if I wanted to get in trouble, but
Also gonna get into okay, I'm gonna put it to you right now. So right now when you're on the block, right, we get into it.
Yeah.
And you just I'll be like, yo, my man, like you keep talking foul, cuz who the fuck you talking to? Nah, woo woo, and I just punch you in the fucking face and we start rumbling, right?
Yeah.
What are the odds that you're gonna go around a corner and call the police like, yo, this nigga done punched me in the face? You still gotta live here.
Yeah, of course.
You with a white boy, he like, yo, listen, I don't give, yo, your head nappy as shit. Y'all keep going back and forth and you punch this nigga.
Yeah.
What are the odds that he gonna call the police?
Yeah.
Highly.
Way higher. It's way higher.
That's why niggas don't be fucking them over, bro. Cause the police, they use the police as their friends. You really gotta think about it. You never thought about it that way, did you?
I kind of did, but yeah, I feel what you're saying.
Bro, even when I was locked up, I knew like, yo, if I punched a white boy, my nigga, I'm definitely, yo, you can't even go to the cell and punish the white boy. And they all pink. Like, you fucked them up, my nigga. They look great. You ever beat the shit out of a white person? Listen, free my nigga Dwayne said, my nigga Duker. Listen, this white boy had been talking shit to me for 3 days straight, my nigga. We're in the port. So I'm like, look, bro, I don't know what you think I am, but I would not only do it to you, I'm willing to go to the hole. I'm gonna fuck you up. So he keep me, shut the fuck up, you fucking nigger, and da 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 da. So everybody like, man, you gotta do something to this nigga, right? So we chilling. So we used to only be able to watch VH1. And this was before VH1 was really popular. He used to only show rock and roll videos. They watched the camera. This particular time they wasn't watching the camera. I get to punishing this nigga, bro. Punishing him. He ball up. I'm still bombing on his ass. Because I know I'm going to the hole. So Once niggas start fighting, everybody has to jump up and put their hands on the wall and look down. So when they come up, if your hands is not on the wall, you're the one fighting, and they're gonna come in, slam you on your fucking head. So I done beat this nigga, I'm all out of breath. I'm like, damn, these niggas ain't coming yet? Fuck it. I've been beating this nigga some more. So mind you, I've been beating this nigga ass for like 7 minutes, bro. My arms is getting tired, I'm swinging so much. So he, please just stop. Stop me, boy. Stop me crying. Shut the fuck up. Boom, body shot in the nigga, hitting him with elbows next to my fist hurt. They finally come get him. They put me in the hole. They put him in the hole with my nigga Duker. My nigga Duker, like, slapped the, like, shut the fuck up. Boom, slap him. You deserve whatever happened to you, mind you. That nigga turned pink. He had a purple eye, like fucking red knots, orange, pink. This nigga was he had a big ass dark yellow bruise. I'm fucked him up. So they put him out of that cell and had to put me in the cell with Duker. So he was like, man, what you here? I'm like, man, this white boy been talking shit. Yo, you did that to that white boy? He was just there. Me and Duker wound up being like this, bro. When me and Duker wound up getting into it, like, when Duker got into it with like 50 niggas, and it was just me. He was like, yo, he was the person who taught me you put your back on my back shit. He was like, yo, we just gonna keep spinning. Niggas can't get behind us. He believed in my hand so much as he seen what I did. But the thing is this, I know I'm going. Like, you punish one of them, you know you going. You shoot one of them, you know you going. And you know you gonna get convicted. There's niggas who kill niggas and get off like it ain't shit. You know what I mean? Niggas respect Murder King, Gucci. We know celebrities. Boosie. We know celebrities. Bro, listen, you can't get trial twice. It's called double jeopardy. Once you beat the murder case, you beat it. So, only motherfucker we know who killed the white man, that shit made a white woman and a white man was my nigga OJ, bro. That shit was national news. They still talk about it to this day. When the last time you heard about like a fucking nigga C Murder killing mother? Man, niggas kill niggas all the time. Do you know C Murder had beat the attempted murder on the same nigga he wound up killing? Bro, listen.
You want that nigga dead for real, bro.
But my point is this: you can kill a nigga and not go to the pen for it. Sometimes, but you kill a white boy, like, a lot of times, bro, they gonna throw the book at you.
Don't sleep on it, though. Some ways to get away with any and everything. We already know. That's what I'm talking about, the organization and structure, though. Why don't we have that where we can... Because you think these white people ain't killing us, man? They out here kidnapping us, making us disappear. It's a shame. I think Virginia has the highest rate of disappearing people in any other state.
But
which is crazy.
I'm also not only going to say, like, we're making about black. It's not just white people. I'm going to put it to you like this. When my man George Floyd was on the ground, it wasn't just a white man on him. Yeah. It wasn't just a white man there. It was Asians.
Latino,
it's every race. I've seen them fucking Mexicans out there in Chicago helping arrest the gang members and shit.
Speaking on that, what you think about that, man? Because we had hold on, bro. I'm gonna give the backstory. We had a lot of this black and Latino beef for a while now. Even going back to California when those Hoovers, they smacked up the burrito man. Whatever. They smacked up the burrito man. It was some beef. They smacked up the rice lady or whatever, the corn lady. I think they called them those. I don't know what they called her.
Shout out to Cal.
Yeah. You know what I'm saying? The Mexicans was ready to go to war for these people. We know the Mexicans in Cali ain't playing because they already went to war with blacks, and they probably still going to war with blacks to this day. And I don't know. I ain't gonna say it's a black and Mexican thing because I know it's a lot of gangs. It's probably just gang beef. You know, a Mexican gang beef with the
with Mexicans is some race shit. The Mexicans and the white boys ride together against the blacks. It is what it is.
But is it the same though? Since I remember you was telling me kind of changed a little bit since Trump got elected, and you know he was pushing all that locking Mexicans up and kicking people out the country and shit. So is it the same? Were you out there when you got like that? Were you out there? Okay, yeah. Yeah, so I remember you was telling me.
Even when they was doing the rallies, I was out there.
Okay.
I feel like this, bro. You have good in every race. You have bad in every race.
Mm-hmm.
But I look at it like this. With them, there was some Us versus you shit.
Are we speaking about Mexicans or Latinos? Period. Just Mexicans or just?
No, it ain't all Latinos.
Okay.
Some you have some
Okay.
Latinos who consider themselves black.
Yeah, I feel you like a lot of.
I have
Puerto
Latino
Ricans.
people in my
Yeah.
family consider themselves black.
Yeah, and Colombians and Cubans.
Cubans, yeah, you got people from Guatemala, all that shit. All Latino, all Latinos don't get along.
I know that.
Puerto Ricans don't fuck with Mexicans.
Mexicans. And
Yeah, it's
Puerto Ricans and Dominicans don't fuck with each other also. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, it's a barrier. So
At least it ain't just black people.
yeah, I mean, all whites don't get along.
Hell yeah.
Russians don't fuck with Germans.
The Jews,
The Jews?
don't like. I
They
mean,
don't
whites
fuck
don't
with-
like Jews. Irish are like the niggas of the white race, and then it's the Russians.
Like, that's what I don't understand. How can certain races have their own? They can have their own
Jewtown.
Their own shit.
You
Their
know
own
why?
town.
You know why?
Because what if
They
niggas just
fought for
had
this
one
shit.
town? What if niggas just everybody one town?
We haven't fought for it, bro.
But we all
We
just
don't
said
want
it.
that though. That's the saying. We don't have that type of structure.
Also,
We
can't
just have one town?
But listen,
But
y'all
y'all
literally just
America.
split up white people, Irish, Italian, Jews. That's how they could do it. Because it ain't no just white people, it'll be just Jews.
Yeah.
And it's that much harder to take a segment of black people
It's hard.
and make your own shit. You know what I'm
Because
saying?
we don't know what the fuck
We got differences with each other too, but you can't say this light-skinned black city. You know what I'm saying? That's not how that works.
All I know is it
Where
would be
Malachi?
lit. It would be fucking lit. We just had their own fucking city with niggas. That shit's
Bro, we can.
We got Newark in Atlanta. Harlem.
Oh, don't say Newark. Don't say Newark, because you know.
Newark, New Jersey? That shit
I'm
like
gonna say
90%.
Newark though. I'm not saying don't say it because you know that shit is grimy. Every time I hear about Newark, I don't want
Well,
to
every city
go
that's
there.
supposed to be black, like Baltimore, all that shit is real, bro.
Detroit. I know, and that's a shame though. That's not that. Come on, bro. And I used to have to tell my girl, she from Memphis, and she talk about, oh baby, you can't survive in Memphis. I said, what is that to be proud of? I like being in a black city where I can go to black neighborhoods, and it's a beautiful neighborhood. It's not ran down. I don't gotta feel like I get out the car, niggas gonna stick me up or check me and some shit. Nah. I like that shit.
Nah,
I like places like Atlanta and places
Yeah.
like Texas and Virginia
think it's
and
balance.
DC
Gotta be a
where
balance.
they got beautiful black neighborhoods but that
Yeah.
never get promoted because, you know what I'm saying, what is this? I had this Indian girl got the nerve to tell me I'm not black. Because she felt like I talk too proper and I'm not over here super confrontational with motherfuckers. I'm not trying to sell her no weed. That's how I felt like it.
Oh,
I was like, oh,
shit.
that's why you say I'm not black enough?
Because you ain't had a bud?
Because I'm not saying you know what? Because I'm not over here super confrontational, beefing and acting
Yeah.
like
That's just the
goddamn,
way they look at us.
You know what I'm saying? I'm in the trap. You know what I'm saying? So that's what I'm saying, man. It's a beautiful thing to have these neighborhoods. And even some of these black cities or counties or whatever, you know, some outskirt cities that's all black. And it
Yeah.
really ain't that crazy though.
Yeah.
They majority black. And it's a beautiful thing. But you know, I get tired of the same old rhetoric that we push on each other. That you know, you're not black enough because your hood ain't shooting each other up. You know, y'all ain't got 20 murders, or y'all ain't going that hard because nobody broke in your car when your doors was unlocked. Man, get the fuck! I don't want to hear that dumb ass shit. Don't tell me that stupid ass shit because I don't like that shit. It feels like it's putting a negative stigma on ourselves that's already been promoted upon us. But now we're the ones portraying ourselves as that. I don't want to fall for no agendas that's pushing upon us.
I feel like that's what niggas do when they don't got no other option to do anything else. It's like this nigga Biggie said black and ugly as ever. Like he took his flaws and made it into a good thing, but he was gonna be black and fat no matter if he was a rapper or not. So it's like if niggas really live like in a real fucked up neighborhood, in a hood, a ghetto neighborhood, it's usually because they don't have enough money to leave. Like so it's really nothing to be like super duper proud of. But I feel like if you stuck in a neighborhood your whole life, and this where you grew up, of course you're gonna identify and feel passionate about that neighborhood. That's like any place a person stays for a long time.
That's respect.
They start to feel some type of connection to that place. So that's why I think niggas do that, because it's really no other. They don't have no other alternative. It's like you have to live here anyway. So you might as well be like, I'm gonna put on for the hood or whatever. You know what I'm saying? You gotta live here anyway.
Like nigga is a term of endearment. You gonna call me that anyway, but let's
Yeah, same thing with the nigga shit.
each other.
Like at first that wasn't a good thing, and now niggas been using it so long. It's like shit not going nowhere. It's not no, you know what I mean? So we might as well take it and make it into a positive thing. That's what I think. I think that's what black people do. Like even with soul food, niggas get the scraps and make that shit lovely. White people, like, you got seconds? You got some? Can I get some? Get niggas the scraps and niggas make that shit beautiful. That shit like a full course meal and shit.
Gosh.
You know what I'm saying? So that's what I think. I think that's just in our DNA to take the lemon and make lemonade out of that shit.
You think we thrive off of the struggle?
Yeah, some niggas is so used to it that like even with a rapper, right?
I feel like I thrive off of struggle. I ain't gonna lie. I feel
think
like
a lot
I
of
do a
people
lot
do.
of my best work when I'm stressed out. I got bills piling up and shit. That's when I'm gonna get
That's
on my
pressure,
grind
my nigga.
and
That's like pressure.
get it going. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like I ain't gonna lie. That's like I feel like that's my thriving type of deal. If
I feel
everything all sweet, then I'm gonna be smoked up, drunk, high as a bitch, laughing through life and shit.
I feel like people want to relate to something, man. So it's like people thrive off of struggle because a lot of people relate to that. Like even with rappers, like if you hear a nigga just come out talking about like, yo, I had it easy my whole life and my father rich and I got money because my father, like if he just talk about having an easy life the whole time, people don't respect them the same way a nigga talk about. Yeah, they don't really relate and gravitate to him the same way how a nigga who come from nothing and then you come from nothing too. So you see this nigga and then you kind of have more of a connection. So I think that's kind of what it is. Like people just connect to it. Whatever they go through, like whatever they relate to, type shit. You know what I'm saying?
I felt like I kind of felt a little what's the word I'm looking for? Animosity towards a lot of people who I felt like lived a decent life and they turned to the streets and I never understood why they turned to that shit. So I was like, nigga, what the fuck? You got your grandma, you got your mama in your life, you always gas shit for Christmas, you always fresh. It was always crazy to me when I seen that shit though.
But what you just said is true though. Like people don't. But look, like I don't know if you notice this. People always are attracted to whatever it is they don't have. Like you know what I'm saying? Like if a person, you might have had it easy your whole life, but you got another nigga who might be in the street. He might get respect in the street. You might be a fucking you might be attracted to that.
So the thing about it is this. You got certain people who's gonna respect you for being you, bro.
Yeah,
Everybody, I don't respect no nigga because he gangster. I respect you because of your morals, your principles, and who you are. Like, if you true to yourself.
I feel you.
Like, I got a lot of, bro, I done been around so many motherfuckers that, yeah, they gangster shit. But really, when the shit hit the fan, they don't be with it. You're not with none of that shit you say you with. And it's like, bro, you a cornball. I respect a motherfucker more. Yo, I'm a computer nerd. I do this. Yo, I'm in the music. I'm in the
Stay in your
video
lane.
games.
Don't be a follower.
Yeah. And at the end of the day, I can fuck with you on that type time.
Yeah, you're right.
Cause that shit is wild. Like niggas, oh, you was, man, bro, it's nothing to brag about. I don't like that. That's why niggas be like, yo, why you over there? Why you do? Bro, I can do whatever the fuck I want to do, my nigga. I'm not stuck to. Yo, you move way out there. You know how many fucking states and cities out. Yo, you just from here. You just should claim this. You just should claim Indiana. You just should claim California. You just should claim New York. You just should claim Virginia. Nigga, Earth is my turf. I go wherever the fuck I want to go. But niggas, bro, you don't even remember. Yo, when niggas, I done been around niggas from Brooklyn, been around niggas from Jersey. Oh, yo, you from here? You ain't no hard nigga. You ain't from Brooklyn. You ain't from Jersey. You ain't from. Then I'll fuck you up, right? After I fuck you up, damn, ain't no niggas. My nigga, why you touching me like that? Respect me as if a nigga tell me he from fucking Mississippi. Yeah. And you was a real one, I'm gonna respect yo. At the end of the, you know what's crazy? I never met no fake nigga from Mississippi. Niggas just say, and I've never been there. Every nigga I've met from Mississippi been trill as fuck, nigga. Been thorough, solid. I'm gonna say 80% of the niggas I've met from New York is fake as a bitch.
Don't say it like that. Yo, bro, let me tell you.
My grandparents, my mother was from New York. Fake as a bitch.
Yo,
it is
bro,
what it is.
I got a lot of family in New York, but I ain't gonna say they fake or real.
I said 80%.
I know a lot of New York niggas got a lot of mouth. I'll be like, God damn. And I don't be knowing if that mouth is a defense mechanism or if they really about that shit. Like, yo, that mouth is so crazy. Like, I don't really hope you can back up all that shit you talking. That's why I be looking at these niggas like, man, Oh well.
Bro, you ain't ever seen
I'm
a
not gonna
video
test
with the
it.
nigga from New York who got into the white boy in the truck stop? Yo,
Oh,
from
yeah.
Brooklyn, I'll
Yeah,
fuck you
yeah,
up.
and he
Bro, that
knocked
nigga
him out.
body went boom.
Hell yeah.
Bro, he was
You don't talk to him like this.
bro, the white boy punched me.
Flat.
Bro, look. But the thing was, when he tried to get up, the rest of his body would move, only his head would move. He was like, yo, you got me fucked up, son, from Brooklyn.
Yo, bro.
Yo,
That shit don't count.
That shit counted, bro.
That shit don't count.
And he talked that shit the whole
Yo,
time and
bro.
got
I
punished.
feel you.
That fucking black nigga was high. That white nigga
Nah.
was
Nah.
that white nigga was an MMA fighter. Nigga.
The white boy was too fat to me.
He was a
Bro,
big ass trucker.
hillbilly.
He was a big ass trucker type of
was a big
motherfucker.
ass trucker, bro.
Yo, I ain't gonna lie though. That black dude did set himself up for
He was
fair.
talking some shit.
Because
He
he
was
went
talking
right in
mad
the kick.
shit.
You see me?
But you
I'm from
understand
New
New
York.
York.
I'm from
And
New
I
York,
don't fuck these racist ass white boys right here.
New York niggas love to talk shit, bro. You know that.
He got right in the camera. He said, "You see me?"
Bro, he got punished so
Yo,
quick,
I
though.
felt so bad
Bro,
for that
listen.
nigga,
Yeah,
dog.
down south they don't talk as much.
Yeah, bro,
Don't
look,
talk as much shit.
the little white boy with some Arkansas and some shit like that. He was like, look, fella.
You ain't playing no games. Though.
Yeah.
You
He was
can
like,
tell how
look,
the way
he
his
got-
demeanor.
but he was cool.
Yeah, his demeanor
He was like,
I
look,
ain't
fella,
playing
go about
no
your business,
games.
man. That ain't what I said about, now fuck that, I'm from New York. This punk ass white boys like this. That nigga from Arkansas was like, look, man, just because I'm white don't mean I won't fucking
He broke that
field goal,
nigga.
hell kick.
He broke that nigga, man.
Bro, he hit that nigga with a bucket of slime. Boop, boop, boop. Bro, that nigga body, everything was still asleep. Only his head and neck was woke. That shit
That
was
nigga was
funny.
bumping to the beat when that nigga was done being on.
This nigga stupid.
Hey,
That nigga
hey,
got beat up. I felt bad for him.
hey, Josh, if he hit the nigga in slow motion, as soon as he connect, you hear,
That nigga was out.
and it was the
It was over.
Yo, shout out to that New York nigga that talked
He should have did it on the camera. I would have expected more if he didn't go to the camera before he fall. Yo, you see this nigga right here?
He thought he was gonna punish
Yes,
him.
yes he did. I'm gonna fuck this shit. I'm gonna fuck these niggas up. I said, Lord.
Bro, I'm tired of these country ass niggas around here. Bro, he talked so much shit. They got punished.
No,
What's up with your man?
White boy was
I
used
think he
to
was
White boy was used to wrestling the bulls, though. I ain't gonna lie, he was a big ass, hefty ass white boy. You can tell, like he been a farm hand, cow hand. or
You
some
know what
shit,
it
man.
is?
He was a big boy.
Everybody feel like, all right, most niggas, I'm not gonna hold you. The average white boy they're easy pickers for a knockout.
Sometimes.
I'm gonna say the look, the
Not all
average
the
white boy.
I'm not gonna say the average because I don't like
I'm not talking about
underestimate
the corn
people.
fed- I
do
know,
not like to
look.
underestimate you. I ain't gonna lie.
I'm not talking about the corn fed, but listen, I'm talking about to a nigga who can actually throw a good one. But listen, sometimes you gonna meet the white boy who just want it, bro. They want every crumb of it.
play, and he go fuck you smooth. All that tough black gangster shit you was trying to live off of and survive off of, he don't give a fuck about. He ready to knock the gangster out your ass.
This goes to tell you, don't judge a book by a cover, bro. You can look at a nigga and feel like he gay and he's soft. You can look at him like he a white boy. I know a few white boys that'll fuck you up. Shout out to my nigga Trent.
Yo, I'm sorry though. I be looking at everybody like they can whoop my ass. That's how I go in every motherfucker fight. Like this motherfucker gonna be able to whoop my ass, so I gotta fight this nigga with everything I got. And sometimes they do whoop my ass. Don't get it wrong. But like a nigga said, nah. Matter of fact, with all this celebrity boxing and shit with YK Osiris and shit. Nigga named DJ Ghost. Y'all familiar with DJ Ghost?
DJ Ghost,
Light
that's
skinned
what I'm
nigga
saying?
smoking. No,
Yeah, the
he
crip
ain't,
nigga.
no. He ain't fighting, but he got on this shit and spoke about it. It was like, nigga, I'll fuck all them niggas up on game. You know what I'm saying? Like real talk. But
Ghost with it.
But that nigga Ghost
Shout out to
said.
the neighborhood.
But that nigga Ghost said, he said the reason I feel this way is because nigga I done fought so many niggas. I done. You know how many times I done got my ass whooped and beat a nigga ass?
Yeah.
Like nigga, that's how the same way I feel. He said, nigga, I go in every fight not thinking like I'm going to win. I was getting in here like, what if I lose? You know what I'm saying? That's how I got there going a lot of fights too, nigga. Like, what the fuck if I lose, nigga? You know what I'm saying? So, honestly, though, when you got a nigga that go into a fight with that mentality, you got to get the nigga that pissed off where he going to really fuck you up. If a nigga got that mentality, he going to have to really fuck you up to get that pissed off to fight you. If a nigga get in that type of mentality, that's how I feel that way about that shit. Cause I'm like, nigga, if you nigga going to the shit like nigga can beat me, nigga, that nigga ain't gonna really want to fight. So if you really get that nigga to a point where you gonna want to fight, he gonna ready to kill your ass. Shit.
Now listen, it's been a fucking great discussion. Like, but to sum shit up, I feel like we're gonna start wrapping up these topics. Listen, black people, we gotta organize, we gotta unionize, we gotta start loving each other more. We gotta start giving each other the same pass you get to the white boy because you feel like he gonna call the cops on you. The same pass you get a Karen. Yo, listen, if
Karen,
bro, listen, let's keep it tall.
You ain't smacked the shit out of her.
If Karen was in the Tenderloin, if Karen was in your projects walking through and you know there's no cameras out there, and all she got is her cell phone, a nigga would beat Karen ass and she black and blue and run that bitch head through a windshield and be gone before the cops even showed up. When Karen's in her natural habitat, which is like fucking City Park or some shit, if she's in the park with the squirrels, and she ready to call the Jake, you know you out of bounds. So at the end of the day, the same pass you give, like you'll start filming Karen because like you really low key trying to protect yourself.
Oh, yeah.
Like you on it like Karen sit up here trying to set me out. Like so I need to film this bitch. Like people who just start filming the white. Oh my god, he's trying to hit me with his car. All the white people who be calling the police on niggas be acting like. Bro, they be over the fucking 911 call like they get murdered.
Like that too, man. A bitch was literally stepping in front of these niggas' cars and saying, "Oh, you're gonna hit me now? You trying to run me over?" Yo, I lied.
The bitch was acting like she got hit by the car.
Yes,
bro,
I video like that.
Only reason, the act like if motherfuckers felt like they could have got away with, they would have ran that bitch over. So at the end of the day, give your brother the same pass. I give my brothers the same pass. It's certain niggas will like, bro, and sometimes...
Bro, I'm not to cut you off, I'm going to tell you a story, right? When we was back when I was in my tough guy days, I'm going to call my tough guy days because I could have sworn I was a gangster. If you ever heard the song about 3-6 Pistol Player, where they talk about a nigga who only tough who got a gun, that was me. I was the only nigga who's tough when I had my gun on me. Don't get it wrong because I was always pulling it on people. But anyway, that was back in the day anyway. But anyway,
God bless.
God
bless.
Yeah.
Every nigga I know when we play with the pistols get rocked.
Pistol player. I was a pistol player. Don't get it wrong. I knew a couple of pistol players that was really, you know, I ain't gonna speak about them niggas, but God bless, they still alive too. But anyway, one day, we out here, we by the cut. This is the cut where a lot of motherfuckers got at. So my peoples was out there. He was filming himself. See a nigga go through the cut. He ran up on him. I was trying to follow him. I was like, please don't rob this nigga. He was another black man, though. Don't get it wrong. You know what I'm saying? So bro got up on him. You know he was on him because he was on. You know how niggas get on. They get on your face and they step on your foot and make sure you don't go no motherfucker. Well, he was ready to get on this nigga pockets. I had to stop my bro. I said, bro, don't do it to my nigga, dog. He was another black man. So I was like, don't do it to the man. He ain't about that life. To this day. Well, I don't know to this day, but after that, you know what I'm saying, he left away without any scratch or nothing because of me, how I felt, you know what I'm saying. But after that, the dude started acting like he was scared of me. I was like, he didn't want to talk to me. Like I was going to be the one to rob him. I saved you, my nigga. Like, at the end of the day, bro, I did not let my peoples get you because you was another black man, more or less, and I did not want to see you fucked up like that. You know what I'm saying? But I'm gonna say it like that. That's what it made me think of, like, you know what I'm saying? It's times where you gotta look out for a motherfucker. Even if you in a bad situation with a person and you know what I'm saying, usually you would do it a certain type of way. Sometimes, man, we gotta look over that shit, man, and do better for ourselves. Yeah.
Good way to end it off.
I think what's going on is crazy right now, and I think that needs to happen, and I think that, this shit is just real out here, man. This is a non-stop battle of just being black.
Do you have any solutions? Any ideas?
I'm gonna answer that. Now I got a question, but as far as solutions, I think we need to get more educated, more organized, like I said, and I feel like you just said, like with the whole lion scenario, like we got to be willing to like kill the people who are killing us. That's common sense, right? Y'all niggas can look up the Gullah Wars, man. That should show you like that niggas used to like really terrorize white people. Like for real, they terrorized white people for like 100 years before Abraham Lincoln signed the Emancipation Proclamation. So that just show you like they make it seem like he just signed that to free niggas, but no, he signed that because niggas was going crazy for 100 years straight, and that's the reason why niggas have the little bit of rights that they have now. And we really don't got no rights. It's this thing called Dred Scott. Y'all niggas can look it up. It says that black people are 3/5 of a man.
Yeah, I know that. But they ratified that. They put that shit in the original Constitution. They ratified it though.
So that lets you know what they think of you. When this shit first started, they looked at you like you wasn't even a human being. That's why, and they use that to justify all the stuff that they do. So I mean, yeah, man.
And they also put like if you're arrested, like if you basically if you go back to prison, like you're back into slavery, like
yeah, pretty much.
One of the documentary about it on Netflix, the 14th or something like that, right?
I ain't never watched it though.
Okay.
Yeah.
Nigga working all month for like 10 hours, 5 hours. If that, I don't even know, 'cause I've never been to prison.
You pay for about 5 hours, right? And they only get like 10 for an hour, literally in prison and shit, yeah.
So this shit is, this shit crazy, man. But let me ask y'all a question.
Oh, before you do that,
All right, go ahead.
let's, cause we gonna start wrapping it up.